and welcome to another Wobbly Camera Guy video. I thought for a change I'd do a cooking video. I haven't done one of these for ages, so what I thought I'd try and do is create a banana cake, or banana bread as some people call them. I think it's banana cake myself. So to make this, what we need is 2 ripe bananas, 80 grams of butter, 80 grams of sugar, preferably brown because that gives a nice little malty taste, about 120 grams of self-raising flour, 1 egg, vanilla essence, a little bit of bicarbonate soda, a little bit of baking powder and some milk. So let's get started. Okay, so what we need first of all is around 80 grams of butter. I'll just unwrap this. And what we're going to do with the butter, we're just going to melt it so it mixes with the ingredients better. So let's see how we get on, see how good my guesses are. Use fingers. 69, a little bit more. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we want to get around that kind of figure, so that will do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pop this in a saucepan, and then while that's slightly melting, we'll start to get the other ingredients together. So bear with me just 1 second. Okay, so in our bowl we have 120 grams of flour. We also have half a teaspoon of baking powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, and that just actually help it just to rise. So I'm just going to make sure that's mixed together correctly so we don't have any clumpy bits. And then what we're going to add to the mixture now is our 80 grams of sugar. You can use white sugar. Oops, I got to turn on the scales as well. I'll wait for it to get itself organised. As I was trying to say, you can use normal white sugar. I like brown. Simple reason, it just adds that little bit of a malty taste to it. So allow me for around about 80 grams, and that will do nicely. So I'm going to pop that into our bowl. I can actually get rid of these scales now because they're in the way. Okay. Now what I'm just going to do again is just mix these together, just so we've got an even mixture. Okay. Next then is going to be our bananas. 2 small ones, 1 large one, but try and get them as ripe as you can. These are just about right. I think anything greener and we'd struggle. Simple reason is the more ripe, the more sweet they are. Okay, there we go. So get the string and the springy bits, and I'll just tend to chop them up a little bit, to be honest. Just makes it easier for when you're actually mixing them all together. And this is the nice thing about this, is that actually you can just do it all in one bowl, which is good. Get rid of the little bad bit. Okay, so next item is going to be our vanilla essence. Just going to pop that in 1 second. So we have our bananas, vanilla essence, sugar, flour and baking powder, etc. So next going in is going to be our egg. I am rubbish at breaking eggs. Let's see if we can get this right. Yay! For once didn't get any shell in it. We need then just a little bit of milk, around about 30-40 ml, something like that. Whoops, far too much came out, but that's around 40 ml. There we go, let's clean that up. Alright, just mix these in a little bit. And then finally what we need to do then is to add our melted butter. So we go and grab that. Oops. this around. Obviously what we want to avoid is ending up with scrambled eggs when we're putting hot butter with the egg in this mixture as well, but I think we're okay. There we go. So everybody's thinking, oh God, what a mixture. But there's going to be a nice, easy way to get all this mixed together. And I'm going to use my favourite tool, the little hand blender. So we can grab that. Okay, so with the blender, and this is going to be a bit noisy, so let's see, here we go. It'll soon start to come together. And what happens is the bananas, when they start to blend in, they actually start to liquefy. And what is a good idea sometimes is just to make sure we haven't got any little bits at the bottom of the bowl because it's curved, and sometimes you can't always get the blender right into those little areas, so just give that one more otherwise. And there we have it. So, and the next item we've got to do is actually put into our little cake tin. So let's do that then. Okay, so I've got a 2 pound loaf tin here. I'm just going to pour the mixture out now. And then what we need to do is to put it in the oven around about 150 degrees for a fan oven, or 160 degrees for a normal oven, and that's for around about 35 minutes. Get all the mixture out. Yep, one's trying to escape. I'll just smooth that out just a little bit. There we go. I'm not going to win any prizes for presentation, but I think it's the taste that counts at the end of the day. So there we go. I'm going to put it in the oven, as I say, for about 35 minutes, and we'll see how it comes out. Okay, so I've taken it out of the oven. It's been in for about 35 minutes, just allowed it to cool down. And now's the great reveal moment. So I'm just going to loosen it around the edges. And it should be okay because we greased the tin before we popped it in. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Oops. And there we go, it's still a little bit warm. Move the tin out of the way and let's see how we've turned out. Oh. And there we go. That is really, really nice. Nice on its own, or perhaps nice with a little bit of sugar. Bit of a fragmented video, but we got there in the end. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, then pop across my channel. There's plenty of other videos to watch there which may interest you. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon.